Hello everyone, I'm Mefesto, and here's a Yu-Yu game against Mythology and some numbers, I believe. This was a pretty interesting battle because, always when you use a bronzer, it's always interesting. So, he's gonna start off with his Empoleon. He does have a Zoroark in his team, so I'm gonna do a Zoroark check and go for the Gyro Ball, but he sets up the rocks, meaning that he is a real Empoleon. Now I'm gonna put up the rocks on the switch, and he does switch into Suicune. Goes for the Scold, but I'm not really bothered because I can go for the Toxic, and I need the Toxic on him. And if he's a Rest Talk instead, then my Shaman is just basically safe. So I'm gonna switch into my Shaman now as he decides to Claw Mind. Now, I'm actually thinking he might have the rest, but if he does have the rest, I still have the Seed Flare, which has a high chance of lowering the special defense by 2. So I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting the switch into Altaria, but he decides to stay in and Calm Mind again, and I'm like, okay, so he has 2 Calm Minds up. He is toxic, and he's definitely a Rest Talking set now after seeing that he does go for the Calm Mind with the Toxic racking up. Now I'm going to get a critical hit on the Seed Flare, and he was going for the Rest, but in the end, Sleep Talk is always pretty unreliable, and kind of hoping for Scolds or Calm Minds from the Rest Talk. Then again, I could have gotten some special defense drop, so I'm gonna tell you right now the crit didn't matter. Now he's gonna go into Victini. I'm gonna win the speed tie and go for the Earth Power. It doesn't kill him though. He predicts my switch and goes for the Wild Charge, and I know I can live another one, and in case I actually wanted to be slower, just like to survive the Wild Charge and just rest up back to full. Now take out the Victini, which is great. I love those speed ties. So he's gonna go into his thingy now. What's the name? He actually goes into this is his Zoroark because he goes for the Flamethrower. I'm just gonna go for the Hypnosis, and look how much a Flamethrower does. Man, Bronzer is such a motherfucking beast. You do not mess with this thing. Now, unfortunate thing is that he does get a second turn Wake, or it was the first turn Wake or something like that, which is so unfortunate because he's gonna go for the Flamethrower. I'm gonna live it, finish him off with the Seed Flare, but I'm gonna die to the Life Orb. So I kind of lose my 6-0 at this point, but it's not about the score, So I'm gonna go into my Bronzer because he's a great scouting poke. Now he goes into Empoleon. My plan is to switch into Zapdos, and unless he specs, he can do nothing to me even with the Ice Beam because I'm a specially defensive Zapdos. Now he goes for the Scold, and Scold does a lot. He is definitely a choice spec Empoleon. Now I don't understand why you run Scold over Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump would have killed me at this range actually. But this allows me to put up a light screen and then just roost on the switch to his real Mew. Now I was thinking, okay, he might be a Swords Dance set, that's why he brought it in on a light screen. But I'm still gonna stay in and go for the Thunderbolt because I think I can even live a Stone Edge with this amount of health. I'm not sure though, but I'm gonna hit him with Thunderbolt. Actually, he goes for the Wild Charge, and he takes Life Orb damage and recoil, and I still live it after a +2 because Zapdos is so good, like no joke. So it's gonna go back into Empoleon. I'm just gonna roost up because I still have the light screen, and even if he decides to lock himself into Ice Beam with the light screen, it's not gonna do all that much. And look at this. This is a Specs Ice Beam with the light screen up though. But since I'm faster, I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt, knowing that I can kill him next turn, and I get the Parahax, which was irrelevant because next turn I'm just gonna finish him off with the Thunderbolt. Ice Beam does a lot, but I believe this is his. This is his second to last. I'm not sure though, but I think so. So yeah, he goes into Altaria now. Altaria I think is his last poke, and I'm just gonna switch my Zapdos so just in case he has something gay, or I don't know. I'm gonna go into Kobe Bryant on the Toxic, dodge it, which is amazing. Gonna go for the Stone Edge, doesn't quite kill. He's gonna Flamethrower me, but since it is an Altaria, I will be able to live it easily because I am a Cobalion. He's gonna protect for some reason, I don't know why. I'm just gonna be fancy and finish him off with a close combat because if I'd missed the Stone Edge there, that would have been a 4-0, not a 5-0. So I guess good game, Mythology and something. Hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, please leave a like rating. I'm Mefesto.